Hello everybody, long time no see. I'm re-recording my intro since I didn't record it earlier. Big surprise there. But at least the bulk of the video, actually recorded. I am recreating this purple look that I did for a couple of videos before this one. I can't even talk, I'm so tired. But yeah, we're gonna be going over this purple makeup look, which I'm in love with. And also comparing the Terre Mere eye primer compared to concealer and see how well it holds up. So let's just get right into the tutorial. Okay, so for this video it's gonna be pretty simple. I'm gonna redo that purple eye look I did a couple of videos back that the video didn't record, and it's gonna be a Valentine's Day makeup eye tutorial. I'm also, while I'm at it, gonna do one eye with concealer and the other eye with this Terre Mere eyeshadow base. I'm gonna try that and see if it makes any difference, because I always just use a concealer and not really an eyeshadow base for my eyeshadow looks, but we shall see. So I am going to put some of this Terre Mere, I think that's how you say the brand, I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna put this on my right eye. Hopefully that's enough, not too little, not too much. And I'm just gonna blend this as my base. I'm also starting off with my eyes for once, because in case fall out. Okay, put a nice layer of that on. Then I'm just gonna go with my concealer. And I always go for a concealer that dries down a bit. Doesn't have to be like completely matte, dry down. But I don't mind those either. But some with like a slight tackiness, like it's not completely wet, but it's not too dry either, if that makes sense. I don't even know that I'm trying to say anything. I might have put too much. It's fine. We're gonna work with it. But yeah. Just blending this concealer. I probably should have put some of the eyeshadow base in the inner corner also. Let's go ahead and do that. Just put some out there. Today's look's gonna be purple, which also qualifies it for a Valentine's Day look in my opinion, because purple's lovely. I would wear it for Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be pink or red. I'm gonna start with my crease color. It's gonna be like a light kind of lavender color. Doesn't really matter what I'm using, but I am using a ColourPop palette and Nervina palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills for this look, because those are the purple palettes that I own. So I let it sit for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna hope that that is good enough to go, and I'm just gonna start with my right eye, which has the eyeshadow primer. I'm just gonna gently pat before I start doing circular motions. But yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more and start to blend. I kind of don't like that this eyeshadow primer doesn't cover my veins. The concealer covers it up a lot more, but it's okay. We'll see, make comparisons between the two. Yeah, just starting off with a light color in my crease. I'm gonna do the same thing to this eye with the concealer. Just pat out any creasing. And then same thing, I just pat the color in the crease. And then I start to blend. I want to say that the eyeshadow on this eye with the primer is sticking a lot more, like the pigment is showing up far better so far. I don't know if it's just the lighting, What do you guys think? I mean, it's just a start. Does this eye look like it has more pigment than this eye? I don't know. Not know. As a second color that I'm going to add to my eyes, it's going to be a kind of violet shade from the ColourPop palette. I'll show you the color. It's this shade right here. You can't read anything because I'm blind, but you guys should be able to see the color, right? Yeah, it's kind of a violet color. And I'm going to add this to the outer crease and we just pat it all in. I really like this color. It's such a vibrant purple. And take the brush we used previously and just blend that into the crease. And after I get this all nice and blended, I'm gonna add a deeper color from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, because this palette, the ColourPop one I'm using, I don't think doesn't go deep enough for moi. You know, would like to add some more depth. Do I like that? I think I'm gonna go back in with that transition shade, just a little bit. All right. Now for Narvina palette. Oops, it would stay open for me. I'm gonna go with, I think that says volatile. I think that would be the best color to go because it's kind of cool toned brown. Ooh, that's very powdery. But I'm gonna place this also in the V, but less not concentrated. I don't know how to say what I'm saying, but you can see what I'm doing, right? I'm not very good at explaining things, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to keep it more contained in a smaller area than the violet color, if that makes sense. I don't want it to go all the way into the crease, just stay very much in the outer bit for depth. I'm just mainly using this color to add some depth. Why is that word so hard to say? Depth to the eye look. I wish I could say English wasn't my first language, but it is. And just for giggles, I'm gonna go back in with this purple again, add some more. And take my handy dandy blendy brush and then just blend to my heart's content until I'm satisfied with the blending. I gotta say, I think it's coming out better the second time around than the first time that I did this eye look. And I'm liking it a lot. Okay. Now for the lid shade, I'm gonna go in with, never fails, I literally do this almost practically every video. But I'm gonna go in with the glitter, potted glitter, the purple glitter. So whichever glitter you would like to use. So it can definitely be one of the glitters from palettes I just used, or any glitter you have at home, obviously. But I'm going to use this potted glitter from Marc Jacobs, Glamethyst one, because it is just so dang pretty. I love it. The potted glitters have become a newfound favorite. So in all honesty, I could probably stop buying eyeshadow palettes and just buy like eyeshadow singles or something, and then a bunch of these for the finishing touch. And the reason why I opted in to do my eyeshadow first this time is because last time I had a crap ton of fallout all over my face from this eyeshadow. Even though I tried to be really careful, because it is glitter. It's to be expected that it would fall everywhere, but it's just so pretty. Oh my god, it makes me so happy. Literally, these potted glitters, I have 3 of them, are like my go-to for going out. You know, do 1-2 shadow in the crease and then bam, add glitter and it's perfect. It's just so perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna take my crease brush again, a little bit of that crease color, and just try to blend this so it doesn't seem like a chunky chunk on my eye. And also try to blend that right there. And then we're going to move on to the lower lash line, which I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do my base makeup first. Should I do a lower lash line? I'm kind of liking the way this looks. Just top heavy. I think it looks really pretty. But I'm going to, if you want, you could stop here with the eyes. Add mascara, add liner if that's what you like. I'm terrible at it, so I prefer not to. And I also don't think it looks great on my eye shape. But we're going to go in with the violet color onto the lower lash line. Mainly place it right there. Wow, that is so pretty. Oh, I'm gonna do an eye look with just this color all over the lid. It's like a one shadow, one and done. Now do I look like I got like bruised eyes? It's okay. I'm gonna pinch this. Take some of that transition shade to kind of try to blend this out a bit. On the lower lash line, that's cool. You know what, do I have a pencil brush? That's what pencil brushes are for, you know? I might actually use this pencil brush to add some of that dark brown color that I used from the Anastasia palette. To deepen it, just add some of that right there in the corner. To connect it to the top, like so. Just add it near the lash line, connecting to the top. Then I'm gonna take the brush again and blend. You can blend as much and as far as you want. I will either cut out or fast forward me doing the rest of my face. And we will be back to do the lips. Right, finishing touches. Boy brow with my crazy brows that are not plucked right now, but it's okay. Can't all be perfect every day. Okay, nice. If you want bolder brows, you can always fill them in. I'm lazy right now. Nice brush through that. I forgot to add purple liner to my waterline, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. See how well I can get this done without not very well. This color, dark purple color, is so pretty. I feel like I should wear liner way more often than I actually do. Especially colorful liner. I don't like closing my eyes off, so that's why I typically don't wear liner. Or if I do, I put like a cream color white one. What else do I need to do? Mascara. Add a good layer of your favorite mascara. I really like this mascara, but I haven't taken look what I just did. I haven't taken a good look at the ingredients in this mascara. I hate that I put that. I'm gonna see if I can fix it, let it dry. Maybe I'll be lucky and it'll be one of those cases where it'll just nicely flake off. Or maybe I won't get lucky and I'll be stuck. I will be stuck with a black smudge on my makeup. I'm only going out to dinner with family, so I ain't got no one to impress, you know? It's okay. We all make mistakes. But onto the lip. I'm debating Last time I did this look in the last video, I did like a dark purple, kind of dusty color. I'm either thinking of this peachy lip color because peachy nude is my favorite. And since the eyes are like kind of cool tone, I think a little warmth in this lipstick would be nice. Or this nice peachy pink, which also has a kind of warmth to it. This also is a favorite shade of mine. I want to find like a dupe for it. That's like a bullet lipstick, not a liquid lipstick though. I need to use up the stuff I have, so I think I'm gonna go in with this color for today. Not a perfect lip line, but that's okay. Do I like this lipstick with this? You know what? I've decided that I do. Alright, so I'm back from dinner. Turns out my intro didn't record, so I have to re-record that. But I've been wearing this makeup for 3 hours. It's 9:30. I was ready at 6. 7, 8, 9. 3.5 hours. Almost gonna be 4. I'm gonna take a looky look at this to compare. And just a couple of thoughts that I had while I was initially using each item while I was applying my mascara. Oh no! Some initial thoughts while I was applying each of the products, like the concealer and the eye primer. I think the eye primer grabbed onto the pigment much more than regular concealer that I was using did. But I was looking at each of these eyeballs of mine, and there's a lot of creasing and like loss of glitter in the folds of my eyelid. Like a lot more is gone from the side with the eye primer versus the primer versus the concealer side. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Maybe I should zoom in. But a lot more glitter is gone from this lid versus this lid. Concealer, eye primer. Yeah, it's a lot more noticeable on this side. So maybe it's just the eye primer doesn't last well on my lids because I have oily lids. They're not like extremely oily, but I do produce oil. No. But other than that, the colors on my crease and underneath my eyes hasn't really been fading. So that's good. This side I definitely think the primer grabs onto the color pigments of the eyeshadows better than regular concealer, but I think they both tended to build up the same in the long run. So it's not like a huge difference. I'm still loving this eye look though. Also, I realized my lipstick faded. So I'm just gonna reapply this. And I had some tacos tonight. Some good old greasy tacos. Yeah, the color of this lipstick lasted a good while also. Eating some tacos, which is very messy. I'm a messy eater. But yeah, overall, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys would agree with me, but I don't know if the eye primer did much difference compared to my concealer. I'm going to keep using it. I may or may not take this makeup off after I shut the camera off, but if I do keep it on, I will give another update depending on how many hours I wear it, but you know. So, that was this look and update for the eye primer versus concealer. Like and subscribe, and until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.